We are one good people. Mm. We are one good people. Mm. If we weren't, we wouldn't be here. We would have killed ourselves already in the past. And that is not without the sense that we have been trying in our own ignorant way to do this. And we continue to. But that's not the subject of someone who is beginning mindful meditation. That's the subject of one already mindfully aware. And so, comfortable posture, undisturbed, are the prerequisites to our training, to our course of this day. Thanking, before we begin anything further, the sun we revolve around. Thanking the dawn, thanking the twilight before the night. Whatever time of day it might be for you, thankful, being aware. It is the purpose of mindful meditation to become more aware, to harness oneself, as a yogi would say, in such a way as to increase one's perspective, not limiting, increasing one's perspective, not hiding in a cave, but shining in the light of our world. It is where life is made. It is a combination of many things. But our sun plays an important part in everything. We are within its grasp as much as we are within its light and heat energizing properties. We might be floating through space towards the center of the Milky Way galaxy if it weren't for our sun holding us back. What are we thinking each and every day? The questions we ask, the answers can be found inside, and must be for one to have the clarity and depth of perception of whatever subject matter we're discussing. You must know this for yourself. You must feel for yourself. Faith is not what we're looking for. We are looking for facts, for determining what has been, what is, what might be, probabilities. We are following evolution's rule, which we can now do in the 21st century. In this dawning of mankind's Aquarian age, this opportunity is existing. And we are taking advantage of it, you and me, and many others, in many different ways, many different spiritual traditions. And yet each comes down to the same foundation of our being here, now, present, bundles of miracles. Comfortably postured, yes, undisturbed. It's important. For if you lose your train and focus and concentration, then you have lost it. And one must gain it back again. And this is okay too, because this is practice. This is the nature of being a human being, of a Homo sapien, male or female. Being proud of whom and what we are. It has taken many generations, many iterations of our kinds to have come to this point in time, thinking about this. Thinking about the warmth emanating also from one's body simultaneously to your other thoughts. Thinking about your warmth in the back of your mind, your posture, moving around if you need to or want to. Being kind and considerate and compassionate. Having empathy and a sense of understanding for oneself, for our kind, all being. In this way, opening one's mind, in being receptive and accepting of differences in what's occurring in this very present moment. We are welcoming, enduring, and saying goodbye to. It all has a beginning and an end. It all is flowing in oscillating energy. It is the nature of not only our world, but of our solar system, our galaxy, our universe of creation. It is of energy. It is the Big Bang. Everything has evolved from this cataclysmic explosion in our way of thinking, in our realm, in our dimension, in our conception of time and space, of distance, of 14 billion years as we consider, of the universe, of creation's developing time, thinking of how energy has transformed itself to become what is currently present in this universe, right? Galaxies that go on endlessly. We have no better conception of what we're speaking about right now than we do even of our own sun, of its incredible energetic intensity, of which we all are part. Thinking, the soil, the plants, the animals that savor and are nourished by the plants, and the animals that eat both, like ourselves, who have a place of being even more aware, of having the potential to be more alive, to be able to fathom between different perspectives and different ideas. This is what we have. Where are each of us as individuals in the utilization of one's own being? These are ideas. Remembering not only one's heat emanating, but this is just one source, one kind of energy that's emanating from our being at any one time. Thinking about this, right? We are broadcasting to every and anything around us, even into other receptive minds of fellow Homo sapiens, even to dogs, cats, and birds, pets, to everything. It is this way. The warmth is the warmth, and the other energies are the other energies. Being aware, alive, alert, awake, into the dawning of each new moment, again and again and again, for all time. Becoming more and more aware. This is our goal. Virtuosity is a part of this. Acquiring habits, characteristics, burnishing qualities, harmony, peace, and growth. These are admirable, life-supporting qualities. Share, to learn about, to help increase in our world. This is our role. This is our responsibility. This is our stewardship of our world, of each other, of our families, friends, acquaintances, co-workers, governments. We have responsibilities. It is not a free ride. It's not about feeding oneself. That is only a part. It is not about how your home has been constructed and how large or where or when. It is what your contribution is. And it begins with one's smile, in one's heart, in one's soul. It is here where one's own individual, unique life begins every day, every hour, every minute, every moment. Being here in the quivering, ecstatic awareness of one's own physicality, feeling oneself shimmering, vibrating with energy subtly beneath the heat, beneath the pulse, beneath the quivering of one's heart's beat, beneath the rise and fall of one's chest. Being here now, bundles of miracles, humbled in our expanding awareness, thankful to have a mind. The music continues for another minute, please. Thinking about what we are doing every day. Namaste.